but this is our life. It's our city. Like, I know, like, we have already wasted a lot of money and time, but at the same time, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it. We have to. Of course, I wanted to do the under.
Tired of them so hood.
I think we should at least get that. If we don't get that now.
The country. I love it though. I love Escape. I'm sitting here watching Family Hustle. I actually love Family Hustle. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a full. Now, this I believe is the season finale. So obviously I'm not going to go back and rewatch the episodes and review every single episode. But if y'all want me just to give a basic just review of Family Hustle, then I will. And if it's a Family Hustle with everybody on there season 2, then I will probably review that. But I have been watching pretty much every single episode. I like it. I think it works better with other people on there, not just Tiny and T.I. all the time. That's good. So if y'all want me to talk about that, I will. But do a video on it. But this is Love and Hip Hop. I still got on my hospital man child. I'm still under the weather. I went this morning trying to get your boy 4 prescriptions. He's sick boots and still got to work. Ain't that life? Ooh. I'm sick of this adult shit. Sick of it. Suakuda. Sick of it. Okay. What's going on in Love and Hip Hop New York? We meet Maggie. Maggie is Mano's woman. Beautiful girl. Beautiful, beautiful. Thick old juicy thing. I don't have any backstory on them in terms of how long they've been together and all that. Y'all can drop that in the comment section more if y'all know anything more about Madeline. But she's beautiful. A few years ago, I believe she got it was involved in like a club shooting. I'm not saying she had anything to do with it. I'm saying, she was involved in a club shooting. She unfortunately got shot in her leg. She's doing all right, but I believe the bullet is still in her leg. But they were saying on the show that she somewhat walked with the limp and stuff. So, God bless her. And thank God that she's okay from that. I've said before in many videos that I'm not really a fan of Mano. I just don't like his attitude, just of past things I've seen from him. But it's hard to breathe. But I do love how he's being showcased on this show for sure. Both Maggie and Mano help take care of her brother. I believe he has diabetes. They said he's in a wheelchair. Very beautiful, very beautiful. But with that whole thing, she has I forgot what you call it, but it's the whole thing where when something traumatic has happened to you, you have fear of like going outside. You have fear of being around crowded places because a club is crowded, etc. That's when the shooting happened at a club, and so she has fear of that, so she don't really go anywhere. And Mano's just trying to get her out of that. It's just like you just have to still continue to live your life. But I completely understand where she's coming from in this moment. So it's just very it's sad. Like when something bad happens to you, it does kind of it either shakes you up or you just keep moving and just start to focus on other things and not really think about it. Kind of suppress your feelings. But God bless her heart, and all of them. But he was able to get her. He was able to actually bring her back to the club when she got shot. There was nobody there at the club. They talked. She was able to get over her fear a little bit. I believe, don't quote me, but I believe they said that this happened in 2016. So it's been a whole 2 years where she's been kind of living, just, in the house or whatever. Just being around close family and friends. So God bless her with that. And Mano and the brother, all of them. What else is going on? Kiyanne is back. Kiyanne Pepper. I don't really care for Kiyanne. She scares me. But Kiyanne and Jaquae is now beefing. She claims that he's gay. I don't know if the man is gay or not. I don't care. But she also claims that he's messy. Now, I believe the messy part. Absolutely, I do believe the messy part. Absolutely. I totally get that. He was messy in the whole situation with last season with Bianca and Mariah Lynn and Brittany Taylor and who else was on there? The Dream Dog. And Kiyanne versus Brittany Taylor and that whole thing, and just a mess. He basically dropped his good friend Brittany for Cayenne Pepper, and see, now they're not even together. You see how life works out? It's funny. So they're beefing now. They had a scene where she met up with Jaquae and Nia Lee, and who else? Jaquae, Nia Lee, Safari, Kiyanne. I think that was it. And Sin Santana. They're throwing Sin Santana in all kinds of scenes. She ain't got nothing to do. She just laying on the bed like a sea lion. Joe, come knock me up. Joe ain't thinking about her. Joe over there downstairs. No, he's not. Of course he's not, y'all. Calm down. But yeah, Joe for real at somebody's woman's house or somebody's brother's house. Joe, because Joe ain't with Sid, so where Joe at? I understand being tired, believe me. I understand being overworked, believe me. I understand just not really having a lot of time for a lot of extracurricular activities. But one thing I know about people is that people make time for what they want to make time for. He ain't doing you, Sid. They say, apparently Joe done had a lot of drug use in the past. I don't know nothing about Joe Budden like that. I know he does have a very successful podcast, thanks to one of my subscribers, so I appreciate y'all. What should y'all name be? Y'all want a name? You know how Ariana got Ariana named us? She called her fans, which is the most ignorant name. But we gotta think of something cute. What can I call y'all, my beautiful, amazing supporters and subscribers and just lovelies? I love you guys. What can I call y'all? I don't know. Somebody put in the comment section some names on what I can call y'all. Anyway, so yeah, Joe doing something. He just ain't doing you, Sid, for whatever reason. But they just throw Sid in scenes, and she's just there standing. She don't contribute, she don't add anything, and she don't take nothing away. She's just there. She's just a stand-in, a seat filler. I don't know. So anyway, what else is happening? So they're talking. Kiyanne and Jaquae got into it. Apparently on Kiyanne's birthday, Jaquae cheated on her. That's a messed up time to cheat on somebody, ain't it? It's terrible. I don't understand how a lot of these men, just in general, because I'm still thinking about the whole T.I. thing situation. I don't understand how a lot of these men can be amazing fathers, but be terrible boyfriends and husbands. I don't understand that. How can you mistreat the mother of your kids so bad? If it wasn't for her, your kids wouldn't be here that you love so much. So I don't understand. Should they both be? It should be mutually exclusive. It should be like the same, right? How can you treat one? I mean, I understand this relationship, grown people, things happen, whatever. People fall in and out of love every day, but to just straight up just be awful to a person, like I don't understand that. And now they just stay hoes and this and that. It's your baby's mother. You liked her at some point, if she's all those bad things. So I don't know. Random Chalaki rants, darling. But yeah, craziness. So they got into it. Kiyanne's still mad at Jaquae. Apparently, Jaquae wants Kiyanne back. I don't know what for. She says he's an opportunist. I get that from Jaquae. I get that Jaquae is the kind of person that he take on whatever persona that he needs to at the time to get what he wants. He strikes me just as kind of like a nerdy type of person. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying he strikes me as the kind of person that would do whatever to fit in. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not really being himself. Whomever himself is. I definitely get that from him, that he is just kind of putting on. But whatever. He denied it. Then Kiyanne said, tell Safari what you really said about him. Tell Safari what you really said about him. Safari's just like, what? A little later on, Nia Lee had on a skirt she shouldn't have had on. And this, I don't like Nia Lee with wigs. She looks so much better bald. So much better. Anyway, she had this ugly skirt and was talking to Safari. Kiyanne walked up, they started talking. Kiyanne said that basically Jaquae feels like Safari faked the whole robbery thing. That he's just a liar and a scammer and tied it through. And that he pretty much just faked the whole thing and he just did it for money and sympathy, whatever. So a little later on, Jaquae had this performance. Sin Santana, Nia Lee, and Safari. They were having a conversation. Safari confronted Jaquae. It was just like, we can't really come back from that, bro, because you said what you said about me. Jaquae didn't deny it. He just walked off. So he probably did say it. Not surprised. That's what Jaquae gives me. I've never really trusted Jaquae. Once I saw how he was last season, I was like, oh yeah, this dude's a mess. A mess. And you don't have to be gay to be a mess. Okay? Speaking of a mess. Yandy invited Maggie out. And Juju and Anais. Juju and Anais have their issues. Yandy don't really like Anais. But, she need to film. She need to be messy. She needs something to do. So she put the girls together. Juju and Anais talked, about the whole situation. Anais did apologize to Juju for how she went off at her at, what's the child's name? At Jonathan's party. She did apologize. Basically, and she just pretty much, she was just like, I'm not a snitch, but he kind of turned on me too. So Juju met up with Jonathan. They was just talking over each other. It was just a whole lot of foolishness back and forth. Why Jonathan started talking about Juju in the first place was because he was mad about some deal or something that didn't go through, that she went on ahead and did not consult him. And apparently it was something they were supposed to do together or whatever. We don't know. But Jonathan, you're kind of annoying this season. I understand you being mad, beloved. But once again, on all these shows, you have to stop talking about people and thinking that it's not going to get back to them. Somebody's going to, even if that's your good Judy, your best friend, it's in the storyline that your best friend tell such and such what you said about her, whether she like her or not. That's just how it is. So if you're not going to say something, and you don't, so if you're going to say something and don't want it to get back to anybody, say it off camera. Or don't be mic'd. Or whatever, because, come on. But what's going to happen is that all these girls are going to band together against you, Jonathan. And they're going to be like, oh, you just the messy gay, and we not going to fool with you. And then who you going to film with, Jonathan? And then that's your storyline. That's your money cut off that quick. Boom. So fix it. If you want to stay on the show, I'm telling you what's going to happen. If you want to stay on the show, fix the whole situation. Not that Juju or any of these folks all that important. I'm just saying they are women's and they gonna band together and they gonna be against you. Okay? So get it together, sus. Okay? I love you. But facts are facts. It ain't happened yet, but it will. Keep pissing all these women on this show off. The only person you gonna feel with is Sid. And since Santana is boring as a piece of cardboard, just looking at it. You ever looked at a piece of cardboard? Just looked at it. I don't know. Shiny and new. Is that it? I think that was the gist of the episode. I think it was pretty much that happened. Yeah, let me get off here, child. So I can't breathe, boots. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. And it's Keys World, Instagram and Twitter. And it's Keys World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. But shit. I'm Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run to be my buddy or run to be my fade. Run to be my buddy the way I get paid. Come on, octaves. Come on, baritone. I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for my videos. Alright, bye.